Hello and welcome to Dungeons and Degenerate Gamblers, and we're going to start a new run. Yes, we're going to start a new run, and this is currently on sale. I actually purchased it with my own money, and if you would like to check it out, there is a link in the description. So every single deck has a specific trait associated with it. So hearts heal you, clubs deal extra damage, spades grant you shields, and diamonds grant you chips. So I'm actually going to go for spades, I guess. I don't know. Just go for something random here. And we're playing blackjack. That's what we're doing. We're playing blackjack. So if you know what blackjack is, you basically just have to get to 21 and get as close to 21 as possible and try to beat your opponent. Now in this, as you can see, damage is equal to score difference. Bust equals 0. So if they go above 21, or if you go above 21, then you're going to be taking big damage, or they're going to be taking big damage. So, you approach the old tavern, it reeks of ale and addiction. You're going to have to master the strange version of blackjack they play here. Indeed, and I have 100 HP, as you can see right there as well. So, on spending chips in a shop, heal 1 HP. Every 7 hit, add a random card worth 7 to your draw pile. Every 7th hit, okay. And on refilling, draw pile, move top card from draw pile to your hand. I think we're going to go for the 7. That sounds pretty good to me. Alright, so the bartender, he only has 1 HP. He's basically our first opponent. This is going to be pretty easy for us because, well, actually, maybe I'm going to die. That would be quite funny. He's got a stand on 17, so that's kind of unfortunate that we already took 5 damage, but that's just how it goes sometimes. Let's try... Whoa, okay, yeah, we're going to get a little bit unlucky here. Let's try one more. Okay, yeah, pretty bad right there. Taking 20 damage very, very early on. Technically, it would have been good for me to stand there, but I obviously couldn't really do that. And as you can see, he's bust, and that's it. Yeah, so it would have been nice, actually, if we had not taken any damage, but that's how it goes. Add 5 random cards to your hand. One of them will be a foil. Or we could go for expulsion. Deal and take 2 times more damage. That's pretty crazy. Yeah, I guess I'll just go for the foil booster pack. I have no idea what that's going to do, but I guess we'll find out soon enough. Let's pick up poison and go forward here. Okay, here we go. We can play this right now. One of them will be a foil. On, discard, burn. All right, let's do it. Okay, so basically what you can do is, this is pretty much just like some crazy stuff where you can kind of cheat a little bit. So there's a little bit of cheating, there's a little bit of exploitation, there's a little bit of, you know, crazy stuff happening, and the opponent can do this as well. So it's not just you being able to cheat the system or anything like that. No. It's, you know, across the board. You can do pretty much anything. So yeah, you can see here, we're just going to do this. And as you can see, she has actually stood now. This is pretty bad. This is pretty bad. I'm gonna hit. Whoa, close one. Yeah, we did 2 damage. That's pretty nice. Okay, so here we go. Let's try this out. 13. Ooh, that's kind of bad. She's standing on 17 as well, which is really, really awful. Let's go for it. Ooh, okay. Let's go for another one. Nice. Look at that. We actually managed it, if you can believe that. That's pretty crazy. All right, so let's go for this. I'm hoping for a 10. I was hoping for a 10. Okay, let's go for something like this. She's going to have to stand on 17. Wow, lucky. She is super, super lucky to get those lucky stars right there. That's obviously her special thing. She's got lucky stars instead of whatever else. And there you go. There's the lucky 7. Unfortunately, she has also stood, so we're just going to be completely even on that. Ah, she got lucky stars. Craziness right there. Okay, yeah, I can't really do much here. I guess I could just play these. And then just play this. And then stand, I guess. And then we just there you go. We take 0 damage, I suppose. But yeah, it's actually quite funny that the tutorial enemy gave us the most. Okay, yeah, so there you go. We can now just hit very, very freely here because she is already bust. And we're going to be doing 17 damage. Basically, the entire thing in this game, in my opinion at least, is to try and reduce the amount of damage you take as much as possible. And generally, that's kind of how real blackjack is in a casino as well. You generally want to try and make the dealer bust as much as you possibly can. And that's ideally going to give you a small edge. Because technically, from what I recall back in the day, blackjack statistics dictate that I think by doing that, you have a 0.5% edge over the house, but that could be me just randomly thinking of something here. Yeah, as you can see, there's an NFC. That is actually very funny. Let's just go here. Okay, we can have a drink. Let's go and have a drink, shall we? Maybe we'll get some HP back. It's on the house. Permanently remove a card, take 3 damage. Pay 40 chips, permanently remove a card, add a loyalty card with 1 stamp to your deck. With 3 stamps, permanently. Yeah, let's do this one. House special. Let's do the house special. That's really nice. Let's remove a card. Let's remove something that's relatively useless, I guess. So I'm thinking maybe like a 5. We don't really need the 5. And we can stay a night. There we go. We're going to stay a night. That's going to get me some HP back, as you can see right here. And we're going to remove a card as well. We're going to pay 90 chips, and we're going to remove a card. Let's remove a 4. That sounds pretty good to me. And we can now swap our unique chip. So beforehand, we had this chip, which basically allowed us to do something specific with advantage. This time around, we have something else. So for example, take 3 damage and gain 1 advantage. On hit, if you already have a score of at least 12, gain 1 advantage. And then this one, if you interact with this, you lose 10 chips and gain 1 advantage. So you can basically do it on demand if you want to. I think I'm going to go for chip on your shoulder. I think that sounds pretty good. And we'll go with the squire. I think we'll play against the squire. I think the poker player is a little bit harsh for me. And there's the foil booster pack. We can play this right away if we want to, or we can wait with it. There we go. We actually played that. I'm going to just play it. Okay, let's actually see. Oh, wow. He has already busted, actually. That's quite funny. All right, so yeah, let's hit 7. Okay, 10. Okay, 20. Nice. Actually, fantastic. Pretty good there, because now we've just done 20 damage and he is at 1 HP. So all I really need to do is make him bust. Wow. So lucky. Wow. Okay. Very lucky right there from him. Wow. He literally just took damage because he used this. And because basically what that card does is it gives you armor, but it takes away health, which is actually quite funny. An AI generated card. Oh, that's so funny. Okay, yes. Randomly select value and suit. Add a fresh copy of this card to your foe's side. Yes, I'm going to take that. Thanks very much. That's going to be quite funny to use. And we're going to go for card removal as well, because I want to remove more cards from my deck. Thank you very much. Let's remove the 6. And let's remove the 3. There we go. Nice. Okay, I can't do card removal the 3rd level because it gets more expensive as you go onward. And we're going to go over and play against the janitor. Yes. Okay, so let's see what we can do here. So we got an 8. Let's try and draw this. We got a 13 and we got a glitched card. Okay. Not enough advantage to play it. That's very sad. Move top card from draw pile to your hand and lock this card. Unlocks when the draw card is played. Yeah, no, not really. I guess I kind of could. He's going to bust. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he was going to bust there. That's why I stood on 13. There is a strategy that has been shown quite... I'm not entirely sure if this is quite recent or not, but there was a strategy basically that I saw where it's pretty much just as soon as you go above 11, you just stand every single time. It is a very annoying strategy for the casino. So it's probably not going to be something that you can use in real life that much because it will annoy the dealer a huge amount. But I don't know. Maybe it's actually somewhat useful. Who knows? Let's have a look. See here. Nice. We got a 16. He got a 19. Unfortunate. I was kind of hoping he'd bust from that, but you know, what can you do? And I think we're probably just going to stand here just because even though we are taking 5 damage, I think it's probably worth it. There we go. There's 20. Nice. Let's hope he busts. He did. Perfect. Look at that. Absolutely amazing. That's great. So we are now done with that. Let's see what else we can get. A King of Space and Time. Yeah, I kind of prefer diamonds. I don't really like the heart deck that much because there is an opponent later on that benefits from hearts a huge amount, and I would prefer not to deal with him. So let's do the foil booster pack straight away. We've got the ace, a negative ace. Oh, that could be kind of useful, but no, we're not going to do that. We're going to go for the 15. Oh, very nice. He bust already, and we've already taken him down to 15 HP. And this is the boss of this particular floor. So we will try our best here. Nice, we got a 20. It's only 1 damage, but we prevent ourselves from taking any damage as well, which is pretty amazing. We've got another stamp for our lottery. No, not for our lottery, for our loyalty card there. And as you can see, he's dead. There you go. Very nice and easy. Who do we have there? So baseball card. On discard permanent, -1 value. When value is 0, shred this card. No, not a big fan, not a big fan. We could go for a booster pack if we wanted to, or we could pay 21 chips to reveal this random special card. Let's pay 21. Remove up to 10 shield from both players, then grant 2 chips per shield removed. No, I'm just going to skip that. A tarot reading. Alright, yeah, so tarot cards are in this game as well. And for me personally, I am not a big fan of the tarot cards specifically. Because I don't like the locking mechanic. I'm not a big fan of the locking mechanic. So burn a discarded card, then move a discarded card to your draw pile. Burn. Card is removed for this. Oh, wow. On play, swap played and discarded cards with the foe. Oh, wow. Yeah, this is the point. I don't really like any of these because they're all extremely... They have like a... I don't know what it is, but they have like a really big penalty to them as well, which I'm not a big fan. Anyway, you arrive at a dimly lit basement and brace yourself as you step in, clutching your hastily assembled blackjack deck. Yes, very hastily assembled. And indeed, look at this, a giant rat. Who would have thought that we would be facing a giant rat here? Let's take the foil out here. There we go. And we got 11 as well if we wanted to use that, but that is not going to help us that much. This guy stands on 17, so I'm going to stand on 13 and hope he busts. He did. Absolutely fantastic. And then we can go for this. There we go. Let's do that. The foil 11 of hearts. Let's stand. Let's hope he busts. He didn't bust, but we did 1 damage to him, so it's decent enough. And there you go. There's another 20. Wow, lucky. He's getting super, super lucky here, isn't he? Alright, so we got the loyalty card once again, and we have this. Okay, so what are we going to do? I guess I'll do the 11. Do the jack. Nice. Okay, so we are... Yeah, he's standing on 17. That's really bad. Oh, 21. Nice. Look at that. I actually got some armor from that as well. Pretty cool. Alright. Not bad. He's going to bust. Is he? No, he didn't. Whoa. Okay, pretty lucky on his part. We've got an AI-generated card right there. Okay, it gives us -8. That doesn't really help us that much. There we go. Okay, I'm going to stand here. He actually got 20. Wow. Amazing. Okay. There you go. There's Blackjack. And he actually also got Blackjack, but technically, well, slightly longer Blackjack right there. Okay, let's see what we get. We got a 14. I'm going to stand on that. He's going to bust, hopefully. No, he didn't. Okay, well, we've still got a huge amount of armor, so we don't really need to worry about it too much. And I'm just going to stand here. Wow. Once again, he's getting very, very lucky here. But that's okay. We don't have to worry. I don't need to rush because we've got a really, really nice deck here, actually. And we're consistently able to kind of relax. I don't need to really worry about how much damage I'm dealing or anything like that. And as you can see, he is now busted. And look at this. We're at 100 HP. We've got massive, massive amounts of armor as well. Oh, we did. So as you can see, this is the Valentine's card. So this is absolutely insane. This is probably one of the most powerful cards that I've ever seen if you are playing a heart deck. Obviously, for me personally, I'm not going to do that though. I am actually just going to... Let's pay 21 chips. What's this? Leaving card. This is a handy card. Yeah, so this is absolutely fantastic because basically what you can do with handy cards is they are in your hand and you can play them at any time. And it's very, very cool to do that. Okay, so all cards currently in your hand and draw up the same number. No, I'm going to skip this. I don't like all these really, really complex cards. I much prefer something that's just completely 100% straight up. And it really makes a huge difference for me personally. Okay, so let's just do something like this. Wow, okay, we actually got pretty lucky right there. Surprisingly enough, he also got lucky and was able to do some pretty massive damage to us. Kind of unfortunate. Let's play our foil here. Gonna stand on that. He stands on 17. Very lucky, actually. Very lucky that he's standing on 17. Okay. Bust. Whoa, he got so lucky. Did you see that? That's actually insane. He's doing a lot of damage to us as well, unfortunately, right now. I'm kind of hoping for the bust. No, he didn't. Wow. Okay, how is he doing that? I have no idea. Choose a card to burn. Okay, I'm going to burn the 7, I suppose. And we will get the ace. Or try to get the ace. There we go. Okay, you got 18. He's also standing on that. Very unfortunate that this guy is standing on 17 and getting so extremely lucky with his cards. It's actually pretty crazy. Okay, I'm standing on 17, and he got 18 just because he's got so many 2s? He's got huge amounts of 2s. Alright, well, that's how it's going to be. I'm going to stand on 17 here. He bust. That's great. Okay, so we can basically remove all of his armor right now. That's pretty nice. Let's hit once again. Nice. Okay, come on. Yep, there's another bust. Great, perfect. This is exactly what I'm talking about. It's all about longevity. It's all about making sure that you are not going to get yourself absolutely slaughtered with busts. Because as you can see, look at exactly what's happening here. You know, it's just, it's just so good. Okay, so unfortunately for me, yeah, we're going to have to burn one of these. Let's get the king. Stand. Okay, let's see. Nice, he was very lucky right there. But yeah, I mean, I guess we just have to be kind of lucky in regards to the fact that he's obviously going to get to 17 and then he just stands. But there you go, he's dead. So that's it. What's really cool, obviously, is that if you look at it like real blackjack as well, obviously if you get 21 and the dealer gets 18, you technically win. So, you know, that's obviously the point there. What is this? 25 on play, gain chips equal to value. Wow. Yeah, I don't really want to do that. No. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of any of this, actually. On playing a diamond, steal 10 chips. Oh, yeah, that's pretty fun. Okay, yep, I like that. That's kind of cool. Yeah, let's go for the 4 cards. I much prefer 4 cards than 8. And we can go for the Dark Mage here as well. Burn one of your played cards that is worth 7 or higher. Gold card. I'm playing a diamond. Oh, there's another gold card. On hit, well worth it. Grant shield equal to value. Yeah, that sounds pretty good, actually. I personally prefer that. I'm going to buy the gold card too. Why not? I think they sound pretty nice. Okay, so not the witch. The witch is annoying. She plays 13s all the time. At least the last time I fought a witch, she did. And she also influenced my deck and gave me 13s in my own deck. So hopefully that's not going to happen here. And this guy stands on 15, so that's pretty nice and easy for us to defeat that. And we can hopefully gold card, nice. And he's basically dead. Very, very nice and smooth and simple there. And indeed, we are... Oh, Happy Valentine again. The question is, do we really want to get that? Heal both players for 14 HP. I think it's too powerful for us to do that, to be honest. I think we don't really want to. What is this? RSVP. If your foe has not stood, deal 8 damage. That's pretty fantastic. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. Let's get a lucky charm. That's basically like a relic. On spending chips in a shop, if you score release 20 with exactly 2 cards, trigger your blackjack bonuses. You deal 1 extra damage plus 1 extra damage for every 21 HP you are missing. Okay, yeah, let's do the latter. Why not? I mean, that's probably not going to help us that much, but yeah, sure. Let's do the trade offer. Ooh, we've got some of the cards I'm looking for. Want a trade? Okay, so what do you want? Okay, he wants... Wait, is this mine or is this his? The collector receives this. Permanently lose this and add a copy of Jumping Jack. No. No, generally I don't want that. A blank card. On first play, set value between 1 and 11. Permanently lose your 10 of spades and add a copy of... No, yeah, I'm not going to do any of these, actually. I like the loyalty card, to be honest. I think that's going to be really, really good for us. So, yeah. We're actually going to face the collector now? That's hilarious. Okay. Okay, there we go. Stand on that. He's going to stand on... What is it? 18? 17? Yeah, he's standing on 17. Okay, that's absolutely fine. Okay, he literally busted right there. I'm going to play my foil card because I'm pretty sure that's going to give me 5. Yeah, it does. And there we have it. Nice. He's almost dead, actually. almost instantaneously right there. And is he gonna bust? That's the question. Yep, he certainly is. He's out of there. He's out of there. Really, really nice and easy. And we can now add a 12 or... just see what this is. A block breaker card. On stand lock. No, I don't like the locking function at all in this game. It is extremely annoying. Let's go for loot boxes. Open a loot box. Please don't give me the Valentine card. Please don't give me the Valentine card. 1? Okay, I'm going to take this because this is all heals. These are heals, but I'm not going to take the 1. And we can open another one if we want to, but it costs us. And here's the boss. Okay. I want to suck, actually, the blood from your cards. Yes, exactly. That's exactly what he's going to do, or going to try to do at the very least. So let's see if we can actually do something here. Maybe we'll be lucky. Let's play this. That's going to give us 5. There we go. We'll stand. This guy is going to heal like no one's business. He heals every single time he plays a heart. And that's exactly the reason why I do not like him. I do not like him one bit. But maybe we're going to get lucky. Maybe we'll be able to do some pretty crazy stuff here. Yeah, so we got a 20. That's okay. He's going to do some damage there. That's okay as well. And what are we going to do? Yeah, let's just do the 10. Do that. Okay. Yeah, he bust. Nice. Look at that. Another 17 damage. We might be able to actually kill him in one fell swoop here. Ah, happy Valentine. He actually busted, though. He is actually busting right now. So, this is really, really good, actually. So we can immediately just take him all the way back down, and his happy Valentine's card is gone. So hopefully he will bust again. Let's play this 5 just to get to 17. So we don't take any damage. I was kind of hoping that he'd bust, but no such luck. There we go. Okay, we're going to stand here. Nice, he bust, but he healed himself once again with the Happy Valentine card. Very unlucky. Okay, so let's get a little bit luckier here if we can. And now we can stand, do 9 damage to him, and hopefully he'll bust, and he's dead. Nice. I give you an A+ for that performance, he says. Alright, so what do we have here? Yeah, we got a credit card knife, which obviously loses us 10 chips and we deal 5 damage. That's pretty decent, okay, if you have a lot of chips or something like that, but I kind of want to save my chips at the moment. I personally feel like this is going to be really, really good. However, you are going to take 1 damage if you stand, if the card is in your hand. So you basically need to use it, you know. However, can only be played while exactly 1 above or below max score. So kind of not a big fan of that. What about the treasure vault? On winning with max score, if there are at least 5 tokens, remove all tokens and count all diamonds as everything for this blackjack. Yeah, I don't know. Let's pay 21 chips and see what this is. Okay. Yeah, sounds pretty good. Why not? Let's go with that one. I don't know. Maybe it's going to suck. Anyway, we now get the opportunity to see the, yeah, as you can see the journey that we can potentially take. We're going to enter the casino. And we're going to see what's beyond. Oh, look at that. We're playing against a dog. Look at that. If I win, we go walkies, he says. Okay, so let's see. On play, exploit or stand, add a random jack to your draw pile. Okay, and then we can do that. Okay, let's see what we get. Okay, so we got this. We got that. 20. Okay, absolutely perfect. Unfortunately, this guy literally pulled a 21. Literally pulled a 21 straight up. That is very, very special indeed. And there you go. Boom. Look at that. Nice. We actually got 21 right there. Very nice. Okay, can we do... Ooh, getting lucky. Nice. Look at that. We're getting 21s across the board right here. And indeed, look at our armor now. We've got massive amounts of armor too. Unfortunately, he pulled another 21, so that's kind of unfortunate, but that's okay. Look at that. We are actually also getting blackjack. And choose a card to burn. All right, let's burn the 2, I guess. And we'll get a gold card. Yes, we'll get the gold card. And then we'll play this. Nice, look at that. We actually stole some stuff from him. And the AI generated card came in, obviously. And then we're going to play the foil booster pack so that we can get an additional 5. And then we're just going to stand. There we go. Not too bad, not too bad. All right, so we've got a 6 right here. Does this do anything for us? Not really. It just is a 6. Okay, that's absolutely fine. We're going to obviously try to play that as best we can. Just going to stand here. More armor for us. More armor. Cannot say no to more armor. Ooh, here we go. All right. Yeah, we got 17. Not too bad. And yeah, the dog is actually going to stand on 2 every single time, as you can see right here, because he basically, his deck consists of 2s and 21s, as you might expect. So yeah, at least that's what it seems like. So we're just going to go with this. And indeed, there we go. He's done. All right. So, oh, actually, this could be pretty useful. Spend 1 advantage to enact this effect if we wanted to exploit that. Sweep the leg. Set foe's max score to 20 and set yours to 22. Well, that's actually kind of useful, but yeah. Copy the sweep value. No, not a big fan of any of this. I'm just going to skip. I'm just going to skip it. We could go for the poker player or the chef. Let's go for the chef. I don't think I've ever played against the chef. So you're hungry for a game or maybe some answers. All right, so let's hit 10. Okay, happy birthday. Okay, wait a minute. What's this? Permanently rounds up. If value is at least 21, add 5 booster packs to your hand. That's pretty crazy. All right. Oh, wow, he bust. That's absolutely perfect. All right, that is wonderful here. We did some pretty massive damage to him as well. Okay, so we're using the loyalty card once again. Let's try to get that as best as we possibly can. And wow, yeah, AI generated card right there. And then we got this. Okay, not great, not great. Was kind of hoping we'd be able to, well, we only took 1 damage, so it's not really that big a deal. But, you know, obviously we want to try to avoid that as best as we possibly can. Let's go for a nice little stand here. We are going to do a little bit of damage. He's obviously got some armor now, which is kind of unfortunate too. Let's get rid of that card. And then we'll get a queen. There we go. Nice. Look at that. He's out of there. Perfect. We are going to take 8 damage from, because he stood before us, because he has that card that we also used in a previous run. Okay, yeah, unfortunate for us right there. That's okay though. Just 2 damage. Not really going to be super bad for us. Nice, and I'm standing first, so I don't take any damage from him, and indeed I just got loads of armor as well, which is absolutely perfect. Okay, so shall we play this? Yeah, why not? There we go. Okay, unfortunately for us, it does feel as though he's actually going to start compounding his wins here. I'm going to actually play the booster pack here so that we can do this. Okay, yeah, we're gonna have to stand here as well. Unfortunately for us, yeah, this guy is going to be quite difficult. I don't know whether we're even going to be able to do this, because ideally what we want him to do is we want him to kill himself. I know, it's a bit harsh, right? It's a bit harsh, but yeah, there you go, like that. That's exactly what I was talking about. That's what we needed. Unfortunately, he still has armor. That's the thing. He still has a significant amount of armor, so it's going to be very, very hard for us. And indeed, look at that. He literally just busted because he decided to steal my cards. Okay, probably not the best idea, sir. All right, very nice. Going to get another 20, and now he's only got 3 HP remaining. We should have this in the bag, or at least I hope so. There's a 17. He's going to stand on that, unfortunately. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Come on now. He's going to stand first as well. Yeah, okay. Yeah, thankfully he didn't play the RSVP or anything like that. Okay, now he's playing the RSVP, but that's okay because I actually stood first, so we didn't get hit by it. And what do we got going on here? No, that's not going to help me at all, I don't think, is it? No, probably not. Yeah, we're getting pretty unlucky here right now. I need him to bust, but unfortunately he is consistent with his numbers here. So not great. He's also got massive amounts of armor back, which is hilarious because I was hoping that he would just take himself out. But that doesn't seem to be working, unfortunately. So yeah, he's also just healed himself. Oh dear. Oh dearie me. Okay, let's see. What can I get rid of here? Let's burn... well, what should I burn, actually? AI generated card? Sure. Then we want the loyalty card, I guess. That's going to get me automatic blackjack when it comes around, so kind of useful. RSVP. He's already stood, though. He's already stood. That's pretty terrible. Okay, I'll just stand as well. I don't have anything that can really help me, apart from a couple of 7s. He's bust. Okay, that's pretty perfect, but he has literally 58 armor. How am I supposed to deal with that? This is crazy. How am I supposed to deal with that? I don't know. Especially considering he's consistently doing 8 damage to us because he has the RSVP cards, so, you know, that's really making a big difference. There we go. Okay, he's busted. We're getting some armor as well, which is kind of decent, but yeah, it's going to take me quite some time to get this guy down, I guess. Alright, I think that might actually be a victory for us right there. Yes, indeed, look at that. Okay, so, yeah, this is actually one of the things that I should probably say is not exactly great about this game. There are a lot of enemies that can get into, shall we say, not really infinite loops or anything like that, but there's only a certain amount that I can do to fully influence what is going to happen. And, well, as you could quite clearly tell from this, and the potential for Alucard's fight as well to be really, really harsh. Yeah, in regards to it being an infinite loop, you know? So that kind of thing can be pretty tough, but yeah, well, anyway, doesn't matter. We did actually end up winning, so it's pretty nice. Secret passage. Let's do it. I found a tunnel that leads to the VIP area. No pass needed. I'm pretty sure... Yeah, I'm pretty sure this guy, I mean, he's a thief. He's gonna steal from us. Or? Is he? Is this any better? This is the VIP area. I thought you might like a second look at these unwanted cards. Alright, yeah, so we're gonna buy the Valentine's card, despite the fact that I probably shouldn't. But we're gonna buy that just purely because I'm so low in HP at the moment. On play, exploit, quick discard all cards currently in hand and draw up the same number of cards. No, we're not going to do that. We're not going to do any of this other stuff here. Bounce card, move a random card from your played cards into your hand. I don't really care about any of that. Okay, go fish. Let's go fish. Let's play. First 4 pairs of cards from your deck. Then 4 pairs from my deck. Alright, we're literally playing go fish. Choose a card. If the gambler has a 2, permanently add it to your deck. Otherwise, permanently add a card from the draw pile. Alright, if the gambler has it too. I'm gonna go for ace. Go fish! Wow, really? Okay. I don't have 11. Okay, we'll do the gold card. Match! Nice! Alright, yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Thank you very much. Okay, let's try the 8. Nice! That's also a match. Great. I don't really want the 6 of spades, to be honest. No, there we go. Alright, there we go. It wasn't actually that. That's great. I don't have any more cards, so I'm just going to leave. Get a lucky charm. Alright, perfect. So let's have a look. What are we going to get? Wish for a card from your draw pile, then Foresight. 3 wishes left. You deal 3 extra damage if your foe has shields, or on spending chips in a shop, heal 1 HP. Let's go for alligator teeth. Most people are having a lot of armor right here. Is this a certain Jean-Luc? Yes, it is. We have to play. We have to play against Jean-Luc, of course. I shouldn't be here. It's not good for my addictive temperament. That's not what it'd say, would it? Maybe it would be. Okay, so let's do this. Okay, let's see how... He's going to stand on 17. Wow, he's actually getting really lucky right there. Wow, yeah. Very, very lucky right there. Okay, we might have some issues here. I'm going to play this. There we go. We got 18. He's got 21. That's kind of unfortunate. I kind of want the Valentine's card if at all possible. That would be pretty nice. There we go. We did a little bit of damage. He also bust. Nice. That's actually perfect. That's really, really good. Okay. Yeah, let's get rid of the 8, I guess. I mean, we're going to get it back at the end here, but yeah. Let's go for the RSVP card. Oh, he stood first. That's so unfortunate. Alright, never mind. What can you do? Yeah, this is also not really going to work. He's going to stand in just a second as well, but we've got some armor. That's pretty nice. Okay, good, good, good. Lucky 7s. Lucky 7s. Unfortunately, that's not good enough. Nice. I thought he was going to bust right there. Nice. Good strategy. And indeed done. Look at that. Alright, so let's see what we can do here. 13 of clubs, do we want that? -7 of clubs? No, I don't really care about that. We're just going to skip. Thank you very much. What is this? Cornet. Wow, what? Cornet? Do I want to do that? Sure. What is this? Your biggest fan has cornered you and is trying to push a gift into your hands. Reject. Swap your ladder for a random lucky charm. Choose a card to throw, permanently removing it from your deck. Permanently add a Queen of Wonderland. I want to remove cards. Okay, I have to choose something random. Okay, I guess the AI generated card. Ooh, one of your cards, he says. Yeah, alright, well, let's go with the Racer. I push the limits on the track, but know when to pull back in the casino. Does he? Does he really? Alright, so let's see what happens here. We're just going to play this, and we're just going to go like so. He stands on 21? Are you joking? This guy's crazy. Wow, okay. I would definitely not have anticipated that he would do that, but I guess he is a risk taker. You know, he's dangerous. And there you go, boom, there you go. That was the easiest fight so far, hilariously enough. Okay, so amusingly enough, I am unable to heal right now. Oh dear. Yeah, so this is a boss, and I cannot heal. Where's my Valentine's card? Are you into crypto? My friends just told me about Chipcoin. Yes, me too. Haha. Alright, so wait, let me have a look here. Oh wow, literally blackjack straight up. Okay. Ah, there's the Valentine's card. Perfect, thank you very much. Okay, that's exactly what I needed. Yeah, so we... Oh, did I just kill myself? Almost. That's really bad. Could play this. I got a -6. That's not enough. Ah, so sad, isn't it? Yeah. If I had a -8, that would have been fine. That would have been enough. I could play this. Yeah, that doesn't help me. I actually wanted to, yeah. I actually wanted to get, yeah, well, never mind. I wanted to get a -jack if at all possible, but yeah, I don't think that was actually even going to happen. Okay, well, we're going to die now. We're going to die. It's very, very likely. Yep, let's play this. I'm trying to reduce damage as much as possible. She stands on 17. She seems to be extremely lucky. Obviously, it is a boss, so it is to be expected that she is going to be getting some crazy, crazy cards. And as you can see, she's doing really, really... it's a -6. Okay, let's play the -6 and then hit. And then hit. Yep. I'm just trying to reduce my chances of dying here. Let's see what we can do. Alright, I'm looking for... I want to remove the 2. And I'm looking for my Valentine's card, but that doesn't seem to be here. I think it only appears once. That's pretty bad. That is pretty bad. Okay, I'm thinking we're going to go for the RSVP card. She stole it. Of course she did. Alright. Okay, here we go, here we go. We need something really, really good here. This is bad. Taking 4 damage, we lose all of our armor, but that's okay. We're still alive, you know? We're still fine. Oh dear. Yeah, that's bad. Okay, gonna take 3 damage. I think we're done. I think we're done, friends. That is gonna be it. Yep. There's nothing else I can do. Yep. That's it. Game over. Oh well, I tried. I tried my best. Unfortunately, we got really, really unlucky with some of those guys. They were really, really tough. And we did enter a little bit of a problem with that, what was it? Was it the chef or something like that? Yeah, I think it was the chef. I don't know. Anyway, if you'd like to check out Dungeons and Degenerate Gamblers, there is a link in the description. I thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.